Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I have a little bit of a haul for you. Yeah, I went to an estate sale this morning and it was a good one. It was an old kind of like a farmhouse and they were fruit growers. So some really cool old vintage things and the prices were pretty good too. So I got some stuff that I'm going to share with you, okay? I am Jules, a full-time flipper, a single mama, the one woman show, and I am here to help, to inspire, to have fun, and talk and share about reselling for the most part and other stuff. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just here to have fun, guys. And I think I actually found some uranium glass today. Thought I found some the other day, but it was, and I found out that was actually Pioneer Woman glass. It was not at all real vintage or anything, guys. I was duped. Yeah, let's get into this. I'm going to share with you. I wanted to shut the lights off to show you my glasses. Look how pretty. This is depression glass, little very like delicate fragile wine glasses, and they have etching on them too. And I have 4 of them I'm selling here. And yes, they are uranium. Look how cool. Love finding uranium. I paid $10 for the set, and these should sell for high 40s, low 50s plus shipping. Okay. Definitely keep your eye out for uranium glass. Some of it can do very well. People collect it and it's kind of all the rage. So get yourself one of these little black lights if you don't have them yet. They're really cheap on Amazon or eBay or wherever. They work really good. You just keep them in your pocket, your purse, whatever. And if you see glass that looks kind of light greenish usually, and it's old, very likely that it's uranium, unless it's Pioneer Woman. I'm still bitter about that. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, another glass item. Look at how fabulous. Wow, it's a candy dish. Look at the colors, how beautiful. The swirl. And on the inside, even, has the original little sticker there. Purple Slag Glass by Imperial. Now, I believe that says 1850. Can you guys see that? It looks like it says 1850, but it's kind of faded out. So this is Imperial glass. Very beautiful. Old candy dish. It also has a little design on the bottom. You can see that. So yeah, I'm trying to think of what I paid for this one. Memory fails me already, guys. Oh, really, this is an issue. But I'm trying to think. It was between 5 and 10. And that will go for 50. High 40s, low 50s plus shipping. So beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Good find. Another item that is glass, but I don't think this is vintage or anything. I just had to get it because, come on, look at guys. Mushrooms. Look how cool that is. I don't know. It's just like a little glass jar with mushrooms on it. No like name on it. And if you open it up, it don't look old, right? To me, it don't. I mean, I'll research it a little, but most likely I'm just going to keep this because I don't think it's that old and I like mushrooms, so I'll just use it for myself. I don't think it's any like crazy $5,000 item there. You never know though. So, yeah, good find nonetheless because I love me some mushrooms. Okay, I've talked before about vintage thermometer advertising signs. And guess what, guys? I found one there. Yep, in the barn. This is, let me see, the Perfect Fit Rubigan. I don't know what that is. It's for fruits. It's for fruit growing, probably. I mean, they grew fruits on this farm, so it's pretty darn big, as you can see. Boom, 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 boom. Got a little bit of rusty rust, but that's okay. These signs often do. It's not in bad condition, just a little wear, which I think gives it more character, you know. Anywho, the back's just plain with the little thermometer. It seems like the thermometer is working, so that's good too. So I paid $20 for this, and I have it listed now for 150. I seen one, the exact same one sold for I think 115. I priced mine up a little to see if I could get a little more. If not, I'll bring the price down. Or, of course, I'll send offers. But always check these out if you ever see any kind of true vintage little thermometer thingies, or they can be actually little, big, they can be different sizes. This is a little on the bigger end here, but yeah, it can be different sizes. I think it's more like the advertisement itself means a lot. A lot of old brands like pop brands like Pepsi and Coke or Coca-Cola. So you guys say pop or soda? This is an interesting subject. I'm not going to get into it right now, but I guess I am going to get into it. Apparently, I am going to get into it because I'm talking about it. But anyhow, in my area, I grew up saying pop, just pop. When I moved down south in North Carolina, we call that down south, everyone down there called it soda. And whenever I called it pop, people didn't even know what I was talking about. Sometimes they're like, what? Oh, you must be a Yankee. I'm not kidding. Yeah. Oh, Lord. So, in different regions of the United States, people call it different things. But yeah, I always call it pop. Sometimes I'll call it soda, but more likely I'll call it pop. But anyhow, off on a tangent per usual, guys. So, yeah, if you see any old advertisement signs, look them up. Most of the time, they're worth quite a bit. So, keep your eyes peeled, guys. Okay, I found a Led Zeppelin album. Look how cool. It was just sitting there. Like some guy was over by the albums and he bought a couple, and I wasn't really that interested because I love vinyl. I collect it and my son collects it, but as far as selling it, I I just don't like to mess with it. But this is an awesome album, Led Zeppelin, one of my favorite bands, and I'm keeping this, so there's just no selling to it for $1. Yeah, I paid $1 for it, and look at it's amazing. The insert here even has all the lyrics to Stairway to Heaven. I thought that was really cool. Wrote out there. So yeah, it's in really good condition. Beautiful album. And I was super happy to find it for myself. Like I said, don't like to sell albums. I have a couple in my store and I did sell them at one point, but just testing them and you have to kind of grade them and make sure people know what condition they're in. And it's not as easy as like a book where you can tell just by looking at it. You know, you got to listen to it and clean them and da da da. So because of all that, I just rather not sell them. I'd rather just collect them. Look at this guy, little cute owl.
Would you just look at it?
Yeah, it's sad. It's the only mark.
I mean, just look at it.
Yeah.
I mean, just get a look at that.
Avocado green. Yep, that's avocado green. And he's just a little compartment, 3-tier little like trinket stash box compartment. Not worth a lot. I think I did actually, I'm sorry, I keep kicking my chair. I think I did actually pay $3 for this. And I knew it probably wouldn't flip for much, but it was too cute. I almost want to keep them, but I probably shouldn't. Okay, another one of my Bolo videos, I talk about old milk bottles, and they can be worth hundreds of dollars, guys. So definitely be on the lookout for old milk bottles. But this one isn't super valuable. In the barn area, they had a bunch of different bottles and milk bottles and other things. This one does say Windy Hill Farms, Titusville, PA, half gallon. If it has the name on it, that's usually something you want to look out for because people, I think, often buy them for the actual name, the advertisement or whatever. And the ones that sell for like a ton of money are usually more shaped like a real bottle, not this like more cubey shaped kind. I don't think usually go for as much, of course, unless it was something rare, then I'm sure it can be worth a lot too. But I don't really know a lot about milk bottles. I just know some of them can go for really good money. And that's why I picked this up. And I paid $10 for this, I believe, thinking, oh, this might be worth something. And other people there were grabbing the milk bottles. So I just jumped on the bandwagon. And that just goes to show I should not be jumping on bandwagons. That's not me. That's not who I am. And what happened? I jumped on the milk bottle bandwagon and we got a dud, guys. I looked it up and there's other ones online. The highest one I found was $40 and I found one for like $15, and you know, they're not worth a lot. There's other ones and they're not selling for a lot. So what I thought is, why don't I just keep this? Because something like this eventually might be more rare and then I could sell it for more. I'm thinking about just sitting on this for a while, for like years. And then I'll fall upon it as an old lady and like maybe be rich. I don't know. It might happen, guys. That's my plan for now, anyhow. So, on to the next. This is a bit of a mystery. If you guys know what this is, let me know. So, it is vintage. It is cute. It's a cutting board on there. Yeah, you see the cutting board, but then there's this part. And if you turn it like this, it's got a compartment on each side. Look at the back, also has some cute owls. They're just like decals, you can tell. It's not like hand painted, but it's super cute. Yeah, but I had one of these before that only had one shelf. So it was like I hung it on my wall, I remember, because it was just, I thought, oh, I put stuff in here. But this one, double shelf. Like, and if you go to set it on a table, it's kind of wonky. Like it will stand, but not that good. Like it'll just kind of try to fall over. So, guys, what is it? And I did try looking it up and I just did not get very far. I'm like, well, now I got a mystery on my hands. Cute, but I don't know what it is. And I think I paid like $6 for this. Now I got to figure out what's up with it. Anyhow, cute. My mom actually found in the bedroom a vintage chenille robe, new old stock, guys. Really cool. It's from Sears. It had the tag still on it. They only charged me $1 for it, and I have it already posted for I think 50 some. And I'll show you a picture of it because I already took pictures of it and everything. I didn't feel like getting it out of the bin, but it's a really cool robe. I almost wanted to keep it, but it's a good flip, so I gotta sell it. But very cool find. And the last thing I'm gonna share is Bibles. If y'all have watched my channel, you probably know that I like to get Bibles because you can usually get them very cheap, and some of them can be worth a lot of money. Some of the old Bibles, even new Bibles, if they're a sought after Bible. So whomever lived here had a lot of Bibles, like a ton. Oh my goodness. So they were kind of all buried in boxes, and I dug through a little bit and got out some of the ones I thought might be worth money, but some of them are just in not great condition. But guess what? They were giving them away free. So on that note, I'm like, well, I'm not going to worry too much. We'll just pick a couple up and see what they go for. Look at now, this happens a lot with the old Bibles. They made the covers too big, or maybe they wanted them like that to protect. I don't know. I think it's weird, and obviously it doesn't look very good. You know, they look all crinkly and weird, but I've seen quite a few like this. So I picked it up. It's old. It has the little thumb thingies, whatever they're called. What are these things called? I always forget. I don't know, but it has cool old Bible, and like I said, it didn't look any of these up yet, so I don't know. This one, NIV Study Bible. This is a little more modern. It was in good condition. Well, watch me find some money in these. I've heard of that happening before, guys. Have any of you all found money in books? I'll find like old church bulletins or like ephemera of some type in Bibles quite often, though. Have not found any money yet, though. Oh, I found something. It's just a little bookmark. What does it say? Philippians 4:49. Apparently somebody must have liked that verse. Very cool. Okay, so there's that. And this one's really rough looking. I debated even taking this because look at, guys. Yeah, look at this. But it's old. Very old. Okay. I don't even want to really mess with it because I feel like it might fall apart. But as I said, for free, I snatched it. Anyhow, I thought it's old. It might be worth something. Someone might be looking for it. So last one was actually in a nice Bible cover. Zippy dee doo dah. This one has wear too, but it's got, yeah, on the spine, it's got some funkiness going on. And we have something in here. What do we got? Oh, just little, maybe this might be from the little pamphlets they hand out in church. I don't think any money's in there, but that's all right. Good find. I'll have to do some research on those bad boys tonight because, yeah, gotta get them listed. That's all for the haul right now, guys. So thanks for watching. See you next time. Toodaloo.